What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Coops Fitness. If you're new here, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel right away. So, today I have an arm workout for you, a complete arm workout for you. It's a follow along. Feel free to do it with me. Feel free to learn something. Feel free to check out how I train. So basically what I do is I will have a separate medium day to hit arms. So I'll have my regular split routine, so push, pull legs, right? But also I'll take an active recovery day, a medium day, medium intensity day, a moderate day, just to dedicate to training arms. So I'm taking a break from my big key lifts just to focus on training arms. And so far I found that very effective in terms of getting a pump, in terms of extra hypertrophy, to improve technique on my arm lifts. So with that said, I'm going to get right into the warm-up. Feel free to join me. Feel free to follow along. Don't just watch the video. If you're dedicated, if you actually care, then make sure you actually follow along and do this with me. So with that said, let's get right into the warm-up. So we're going to start off with just a bunch of arm circles, right? So just forward and back, right? Doesn't matter, just get loose, just pump blood, right? That's all we care about, right? So you want to do these, well, maybe for about just 15 seconds. You don't want to waste your time on these too much. Now we're going to do little arm circles to the front, little arm circles to the back. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up one of these guys. Alright, it's a bamboo stick. I got from Hawaii years ago. You could also use a PVC pipe, that works too. It's just, or a broomstick. You can use anything along the lines of these. What you're gonna do is you're gonna place your hands behind them like this in a supinated grip, and then all you're going to do is you're going to raise the bar as far as you can go. Okay? Mobility. Mobility, mobility, mobility is key. Up, down, relax. We're just getting loose, we're just pumping blood, right? That's all we're doing. Nothing too crazy, right? Want to do like maybe 5 to 8 to 10 reps of these. It's not about how many reps you're doing of these. It's about raising the bar up in a slow, controlled fashion. Okay, so the final warm-up exercise we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these. Now, you could also use a regular resistance band if you like, or you could use a body bar or light dumbbells or even a 45-pound bar, and all you're gonna do is basically you're just gonna do shoulder presses. So to warm up, even though this is an arm workout, I want you to start off with just pumping blood all over your upper body. So by standing in the handles to support it, you're gonna grab it here and you're gonna press it up as if you're doing an overhead press. It's not gonna feel very heavy. It's very light. It's a very flimsy bar. All you're gonna do is just pump blood into those delts. You want the blood flowing all the way into the upper body. Again, not too many reps of these, just slow and controlled. Okay, so now we're gonna get into, I wouldn't say really the workout, but we're gonna get into the first working set. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're just gonna grab a free weight. I like to use, my favorite's the curl bar, right? The easy curl bar, because it's got that odd shaped grip. So it's a curl bar. It's curly, you get a nice grip on it instead of just a straight bar. And it's especially great for doing arm exercises because of that grip. It's made for doing really, really well skull crushers and tricep extensions and curls. So with that said, our first exercise on the bench is going to be a tricep exercise. So we're going to get on the bench and we're basically just going to have our arms up at an angle without moving our elbows. We're going to lower down right past our head, press up with our triceps. Keep your elbows tucked. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna come off the bench with the same weight. You're gonna pump out about 10 bicep curls. And this is really good for supersetting. Always superset opposing muscle groups, but particularly arms, because that's how you get a nice solid pump. It produces more hypertrophy, which is an increase in muscle size. Okay, so we're gonna rest a little bit. Try not to rest over a minute. In this case, we change the weights, right? So it might take a little longer, but right when you get the chance, right back into it, right? Don't slack, don't just sit around, right? So we're gonna add a couple more pounds to the bar. So we'll add, well, let's say, I'm gonna say for now, because it didn't really feel too good, I'm gonna say 2.5 pound plates, get a little bit more warmed up, do another warm-up set before we go into a little bit more of a challenging set. So I'm gonna add 2.5 pound plates to the bar. So each set, or after each set I should say, what you want to do is basically you want to just add micro adjustments. Micro adjustments are key. So here I'm adding my 2.5 pound plate. And so now we're going to get into the next set. All right, 5 pounds extra. So each set, simply just add 5 pounds. All right, same thing, bicep curls. All right, so next weight up, what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna increase it even more, is I'm gonna add a 5-pound plate. So it's gonna be 10 pounds now. Still with me? Haha, keep going. All right, another working set, right? Really start to feel a burn right now, okay? So now we're gonna add another 5 pounds. Each side, 5-pound plates. So we're gonna add 10 pounds to the bar altogether. Now with these supersets, just do them all the way up to the top until you can't do them anymore. Just keep adding weight. Keep chasing weight. Keep getting a pump. Keep getting stronger. Keep progressing. Keep hitting new PRs. Just up, 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 up. All the way up to the top until you can no longer do it. That's key. All right, we added another 10 pounds to the bar, 5 pounds each, so let's get it. So we're gonna do one more set. I have one last set left. It's a set now with two 7.5 pound plates, not 5 pound plates, 7.5. This is normally the last set that I work up to. So because it's all the weights I have for this type of workout, I'll normally just keep adding up to the top, and by the time I get to this last set, like, I'm toast, I'm taxed. So on the last set, I normally only end up hitting about 6 to 8 reps instead of 10 to 12. Yeah, last set, so here we go. Keep it going, keep it strong. Finish off stronger than you started, not the other way around, right? Let's do it. So, grab the 7.5 pound plates right here. We're gonna add them to the bar, complete the set. All right, here we go. So I'm adding the 7.5 pound plates. Like I said, sometimes it's inconvenient because sometimes you have to change the weight, look for other equipment if you're in the gym and the plates you need are lost, right? Sometimes, what can you do? Sometimes there's not much you can do, but try to rest within a minute, especially for hypertrophy. For strength, you definitely want to rest at least 2 minutes, right? Because your goal is not to put on muscle and get a pump. Your goal is to increase how much you can lift, which means you want to make it so heavy that you can only do 1 to 6 reps, right? In order to lift that heavy, in order to really reach that potential for how much you can lift, you need to be resting longer. But in this case, for hypertrophy, yes, you're still lifting heavy weight, but you don't want to rest very long because you're chasing the reps, chasing the sets, right? And chasing as much weight as you can because you're trying to put on muscle, right? Muscles are built by increased time under tensions. You want those reps to be slow and controlled, and you want those reps to be a little bit higher. You want them to be at least 6, but 6 to 12, ideally, preferably. That way you'll get a nice pump after 3 to 4 sets. And your goal is to always, at the very minimum, maintain that same weight. Or even better, up it each set. Do a pyramid. Unless you're doing drop sets, which I wouldn't recommend for hypertrophy, because drop sets promote muscle endurance. Now with all that said, let's get into our final set. So here we go. Let's do this. At this point, I'm going to change it to close grip presses. So the general rule is lighten the weight if you have to. But always, always, always go all out and try to hit a few reps anyway. If you're pushing yourself hard enough, you're gonna get to that point, right? But the goal is try to push through that. Worst comes to worst, you can light the weight a little bit. Let's go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the 7.5 pound plates off, finish off strong. There you go. 25-minute ab workout. Arm workout. So feel free to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share in the comments what you like to do for your muscle building workouts. Share in the comments what you like to do for arms, what you like to do for legs, abs, shoulders, etc., right? Make sure you smash that follow button, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and we'll see you next time.